Hi, Danny Morrison here for the Danny Morrison Expert Comments alongside Rario.com in the second part of Thursday's double header. Match 54, KKR up against the double R's, and really this was a huge game for KKR. Win it and they were through the playoffs. They needed the 2 points. It was as simple as that. They're in Sharjah. And when I look at this, Sanju Samson won the toss and said, hey, listen, we're going to go up front and bowl first. And a couple of young guns, really excited. And this is what the India T20 and to be fair, all the franchise T20 leagues around the world about developing young talent and bringing it to the fore, the locals that do well in their own tournament, in their own backyard. Well, Shubman Gill, and I just love the way this guy bats, and for that matter too, Venkatesh Iyer, really were superb together. Put on 79 in an opening partnership because they really did need to have something of substance and quality, and both played beautifully. Left-hand, right-hand combination, and 56 from 44, 4 fours, 2 sixes, Venkatesh Iyer, 38 from 35, a little bit more circumspect and a little bit slower, but nonetheless important from the perspective of KKR starting off well. And he got 3 fours and a couple of maxims. I say that partnership is 79. And really, they did lay the platform to get to 171 for 4. A little bit of Rahul Tripathi at the end, put the icing on the cake, got 21 off 14 with 3 fours. And they really did get stuck in to the Rajasthan bowling. Again, when I look at the youngsters coming through, this Chetan Sakaraya, he was the standout for me for Rajasthan in terms of ball in hand. 1 for 23 off his 4 with a dozen dot deliveries. He is exciting. He's got a bit about him. Not the biggest guy going around, but again, that left-handedness and variety that is so important in the game, and particularly in white ball short version cricket. So 171 for 4. And in reply, KKR were just so much more desperate. It really did end up looking like men versus boys because they could have got bowled out for 50. They really could have there in Sharjah. And it was very much down to a little bit of Rahul Tripathi's 44 in the end from 36, 5 fours and a couple of maximums, but really no one else. And it was one of those ones where you look at poor old Kumar Sangakkara and the coaching staff in the dugout. They were just head in their hands, looking for a place to hide almost. It was quite embarrassing to see Rajasthan perform so poorly when they'd shown such good glimpses. And Sanju Samson had a pretty good tournament here in the UAE for the resumption of this India T20 in season 14. So rock and rolled, all out, my word, all out for 85 in 16.1 overs. Could have been a lot worse, as I say, had it not been for Rahul Tripathi. And the standouts there, Lockie Ferguson, the Kiwi international, he got 3 for 18 with 17 dots in his 4 overs. Quite outstanding. But the man of the match, Shivam Mavi, young Mavi, another youngster making his name and making his way in this India T20. 4 for 21 in 3.1 overs with 10 dots, man of the match, player of the match, whatever you want to say. And they got home very comfortably in the end. Did KKR to get the 2 points to make it to the playoffs.